What's up? What's up? It's your boy Greg.
Your boy C.I.
And it's Mo, episode 81 B.I.
And this is the Drinks at the Kitchen Table podcast, episode 81, as Mo previously said.
Right.
I'm excited about that. I know
It is 81 show, right?
Man, this shit is awesome. This drink is amazing. We appreciate everybody who listen, who watch, who fuck with us, who comment, who text, who email, who tweet. All that shit, who snap, we fuck with. We appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Right.
The big pics coming in.
Let's not do this. Please catch up on the show, everybody. Drinks at ktp.com. You can also subscribe on iTunes. We're also on Stitcher and Google Play.
Baby, you can find us on.
Baby.
Here we go. It's sexy today.
That or that, baby.
You can find us on social media. On Instagram at Drinks at KTP. You can find us on Snapchat at Drinks at KTP. You can find us on Twitter at Drinks at KTP. You see the thing? And you can find us on, you can email us on Gmail at Drinks at KTP.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, you can see the show, see our posts, drink of the day, quote of the day, on our Facebook page at Drinks at the Kitchen Table Podcast.
Yeah. And it's my dude trying to turn
right
this.
now.
He trying to turn this and turn it back to the new Midnight Storm on y'all dirty ass.
See,
They don't
I
even
have
have.
to do it.
Yo, they don't even have those type of shows no more, do they? It be
On
crunk.
TV? When I thought you talking
on the
about
radio. Like it's crunk all day. From the
So
time you
with
wake
these
up.
niggas.
It used to be like mellow in the morning, then
Some-
wild throughout the day, all the way up to about 9, 10 o'clock, and then
Some poetry.
mellow it on now. We don't even got that no more. That shit is crazy to me. Right, the Quiet Storm. That's what I'm talking about.
What used to come on BET? You know Corey now.
We all watched it. We ain't talking about Uncut. Midnight Love.
Uncut is what I
Uncut came on after Midnight Love went off. After the Danielle Jones Where I Wanna Be, it was always the last video because it was the shit. And then next thing you know, Uncut came on right after the most, realest love song ever.
Nelly cut that shit down. Shut that shit down.
Right, with that damn video. All right, y'all. Let's move straight into the drink of the day. Brought to you by C.I. This was his idea. He gave it to me and was like, let's run with it. What you got?
It is a Kiwi vodka Collins. It is muddled kiwi with lime, with pineapple vodka, and triple sec and club soda.
Now,
And the shit is awesome.
it ain't just no regular ass triple sec, because the triple sec don't cost what I paid for that little ass bottle.
Of this.
That shit is called, let me see it. The dude said it in the store. I believe it's Cointreau.
Here we go.
It's like French. So, Cointreau.
Here we go.
We're going to roll with Cointreau.
I never got the
Everything else on the bottle is
pronunciation. That's why I said triple sec.
yeah, triple sec. So, it's strong as shit. It's like a strong liqueur for real.
Go to IG and look at the close-ups. Actually, it's on our Facebook too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And you know what? This shit is bomb.
Yeah, it is good. And I think it's potent. This is our first one. We'll let you know after the second one, to Kenyon. If as potent as it sounds. All right, y'all. So this past weekend we had Mother's Day pass, right?
Okay.
So I'm online earlier, and it's funny that Kenya's there. And she was posting. Was that Kenya that posted that or somebody else?
Kenya probably posted if it was ignorant.
No, I think it was somebody else.
Okay.
Talking about the Mother's Day, like, do you send your BM or your BD like Happy Mother's Day or Happy Father's Day text or phone call? Is that a thing? Like, I've never done it. Never.
Unless you think they are a horrible mother, which in that case you should be fighting for custody.
It was Kenya.
Then you should definitely say. If you're gonna tell any other mother Happy Mother's Day, for what reason? You ain't fucked the rest of the bitches you told Happy Mother's Day, so why would this person get a shot? Unless you're trying to throw a shot and say, bitch, I ain't give you no Happy Mother's Day because I don't think you're a good mother.
So a lack of a text or communication is a shot.
If anybody your mother, your children's mother, and maybe your mother-in-law. What other mothers come before them? The one that's taking care of your kids don't even get a happy Mother's Day. God damn. I know some randoms got one. Happy Mother's Day, baby girl.
Yeah, the chick I like at the store.
Yeah, exactly. The kid that she ain't never got, and she with you every night. So, but she get Happy Mother's Day.
I sent my daughter mama text.
Did you?
Yeah.
See?
What you send?
Happy Mother's Day. Hope you enjoyed it.
You did
See,
send
that
that?
is.
Do you send that every year?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I do. I have, but I did.
That's what's up. What y'all think?
I have never. When I say never, I can't recall. If I did, I might have did it a long time ago drunk. I don't even think I've done that.
I sent her mom one too.
Yeah. I have never sent a Happy Mother's Day text.
Kenya said she was actually talking about the guy who I read that that post. She was talking about the guy who said to his girlfriend, for example, all right, I'm going to take my baby mama out to lunch for Mother's Day.
Oh, no, we ain't doing that.
Or out to dinner, or celebrate with her. Get a card, if anything, and send on about it. Happy Mother's Day. I appreciate all you do for our child.
No.
Because that's what the day is for.
The most I would do is
A gift card.
if I would buy my daughter a gift to give to her.
Yeah, right. I guess that's more so.
and that's about the most. It ain't because I suck. Because I also don't get a Happy Father's Day in return. And I happen to think I'm a pretty fucking awesome father. And I don't think it's necessary, honestly. You got your kids. If I happen to see you in passing, like we had exchanged kids that day, I might say it. But I'm not gonna lie. I don't go out my way to wake up on Mother's Day and say, let me hurry up and send my baby mama a Happy Mother's Day text.
That you send it to?
I sent my mother a
Okay.
Happy Mother's Day text, and I told my wife Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
That was it.
You call your mom?
Yeah, I called her.
But the mother of the children don't.
The kids is with their mama Happy Mother's Day. Your kids with you.
Hell, Happy Mother's Day, take these motherfuckers off my hands.
No, nigga, that is not the way it works. For Mother's Day, the kids with their mother. For Father's Day, the kids with their father. Birthdays is the opposite. On my birthday, she got the kids. On her birthday, I got the kids.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's just kind of how the arrangement worked out. But I've never found that it's necessary for me to send that text or to make that phone call. Now, if I had the kids for whatever reason, first thing in the morning, she couldn't have them, she had to work, whatever the deal was, then they can call her, I guess. But if she needed me to send, I don't know. I've never thought about it for real.
Okay.
And I just realized when I saw that text, like, oh shit, people are really out here fucking doing this. Not me. I've never done it.
I mean, again, I'm not sitting thinking about it or what I'm doing or not. I just text her. It wasn't like some long, drawn out thing. I shot her a text. I had Mother's Day. Enjoy your day.
Your mother took care of you and your siblings. Your mother-in-law took care of your spouse and her siblings.
Right.
And your child's mother take care of your own goddamn kids. That's the only reason that I think that they should just be in, unless you really think they are the absolute shittiest of parents.
Listen, I don't think she's the absolute shittiest of parents. I don't think it's a necessary gesture. I don't think it says one thing one way or another if I send that text or not. I just don't. And
I would agree, because if you have a bad relationship and you send it,
it's like yeah.
So again, I don't think that sending it or not sending it makes a difference. If y'all in good terms, and there's no way. But if you're on good terms, you'll probably send it anyway because you ain't thinking about it.
And here's the thing: it may seem a little crazy, but where you explain is that even though you and I don't see eye to eye, I appreciate you as a mother to our child. That's just more so the day. The day ain't about whether I give a fuck about you. It ain't Happy Spouses Day. So I don't give a fuck whether I like you or not. But I appreciate the fact that you take good care of my child.
Well, no, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't call. I just shot the text. Hey, mother, hope you enjoy your day.
Elaborate. Can you just ended a relationship yesterday because of this? Like, what are you saying? Like, you dude did too much for his baby mama, and you was like, this crossing the line, because I can easily see that this just doing too much.
Well, so you also don't know how well they get along. Or
that's also as long as the relationship works, I think that's all that really matters. Rather, if sending that will make her feel better or make her feel some type of way, and it'll keep y'all in a peaceful state, then send it. If you don't feel like it affects you at all, and everything will be fine the next day, fuck it. And that's where I'm at with it.
I also don't have a problem with taking her to lunch. If that's what works for y'all. If that's something y'all do or something that's normal for y'all, I don't have an issue with it.
Not when you married or got a girlfriend.
Well, see, here's the thing. I imagine if you do that normally, that's something that they already know happens in your life.
They already know it happens, but they gonna have to be at that goddamn lunch or dinner with you.
You see what Kenya said? She said, you never felt that way because you're doing what you're supposed to do as a man who fathers kids.
That's probably what it is. And probably, maybe I don't even think about this shit. It's probably second nature. Like, I parent and I don't feel like I need to overcompensate in any kind of way. So, I mean, I don't think it's an overcompensation. I'm just saying, I don't think that I need to do anything extra to make up for anything that I'm doing at all. So it just doesn't cross my mind. It's just natural that it doesn't cross my mind.
Oh, no, I didn't really...
Exactly. My daughter's stepdad wished my old lady happy Mother's Day. He only calls 4 times a year. He gotta do that. He ain't doing shit. He only calls 4 times a year.
It's the daughter's
stepdad?
Stepdad.
Oh shit. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
If the kid ain't...
No, okay.
I'm lost.
His baby mama husband, which is his daughter's stepdad, called him with his chick, Aaron's chick.
Happy Mother's Day?
Happy Mother's Day.
Really? Is that what you're saying? Cause that's interesting. I guess they got a...
I got a good relationship.
That's a cool relationship.
I got a relationship. Lose her number, bitch. How the fuck did you go with her?
In a perfect world, if you're co-parenting properly, you will be in communication. You will all be on one accord. Even if it's 4 y'all, y'all still essentially all 4 co-parenting together. Husband, dad,
of course, right? Yeah.
Mom and dad.
Yeah, you might pick them up from baseball practice today. I didn't run into you. I know you.
And then maybe the step parents are the ones do a more drop off back and forth because y'all lives are different.
That's happening.
They might be fucking.
Exactly.
We talking about parenting, nigga.
Well, hey, that's like, why not we talk? Hey, look, we have proof they had. Let's even the odds. Let's even the odds in this bitch.
Ain't no funny bitches going around. Y'all sick of this shit. And you.
With the pinky up.
Yeah, man. Pinky up.
Happy Mother's Day. R.I.P. to my mama.
Okay, oops, my fault. It's my daughter, dad.
Okay, shit.
Okay, my old lady, baby daddy. That's what I thought he was trying to say.
I did initially too, but then
Then we read it for what it said. Get your shit together.
Now hold up.
Get your shit together. We appreciate it. Anyway, I don't know, man. I think the lunch thing. Listen, if I wanted to take a motherfucker to lunch, it's a crazy motherfucker. And I don't want none of them problems.
On Mother's Day.
That would be different though if it was something already happened when y'all first met.
What does that mean?
See,
I'm trying to figure out what that means.
What does that mean?
Something's already happened with who? When who first met?
I was taking my baby mama to lunch for Mother's Day every year before I met my girlfriend or my wife, who has a kid who also celebrates Mother's Day. But I'm gonna take my time out to take her out.
Side note, keep that line, the train of thought, right?
I got you.
Continue.
I'm with you.
Go ahead.
All right, and take her out for a Happy Mother's Day. Anything without this one, or
you take them out together, or what?
Well, no, not that.
It would be more of a. Listen, the only way this type of situation happens
barbecue
is a barbecue, a family dinner. Like once a year, we get together and have a family dinner.
Now she said the woman who is raising your kids, right? Now, obviously, you have a stepchild with your wife,
right? So
not that it's less important, but a different dynamic because that's the mother of your biological children.
Right. Not
that it's not important, but that you respect them both on Mother's Day separately, and it doesn't mean that you are doing something inappropriate because you show her mother concern for your 2 children that you had prior to being with your wife. It doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Now, if they have a problem with it, that's a conversation. But again, I don't believe that if you have a problem with my life choices and saying, oh, she's crazy, that's a choice.
Cool. You roll with that. I ain't fucking with it.
Okay.
I ain't fucking with it. All right, man. We can move on. Did y'all see this fucking Lil Uzi Vert fucking picture of Lil Uzi in with his purse out and shit? Y'all ain't see this?
With his purse out?
With the purse and like a blouse on.
Oh, is it like he looking like young Thug?
Yes.
Like with a tennis skirt and a belly shirt?
I'm gonna find it.
I gotta romp him on?
I gotta find the actual fucking picture.
Romper.
Listen. And it's been memes going around the internet, which is why I'm surprised. Here we go. This the picture right here. That's the
This
boy.
nigga look like a
This your boy. That's the
he
boy.
look like a 1993
Who?
video. What's the
Of who? What woman
Funky
you like?
Watusi.
Funky
Straight out of-
Watusi.
He is
Okay.
1993 fish.
So clearly,
Is that a dress?
A choker.
I think it's a. I don't think it's a dress, but it is like a blousey type situation, and he is clutching his fucking purse in the picture. And that's a damn purse. And he does have on a choker. I did not notice a choker.
He look like Blossom. He just got a little Blossom on. Like you got one of them shirts where you can stick your thumb through the sleeve. They got the little thumb hole in it. Nigga, take this bullshit off.
So listen, this is the same type of shit that Young Thug does.
Oh.
His name Young Thug, but he does the most questionable things when it comes to clothing. So, like, are we just too old to understand what's going on? Is that what it is?
Now, see, I would not wear that, but I also don't care that he does. I'm not bothered by it.
I'll tell you this. Over time, there have been a lot of fashion trends. And if you guys remember, look at how short basketball uniforms used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how tight bell bottoms used to be on men. Jeans. Men jeans used to be so tight, they had a wallet print stuck in the back of that motherfucking jean. Nigga, the jean had a whole wallet print. Motherfucker slid right in there. Motherfucker suck the motherfucker.
Well, yeah.
I think people are biased, unfortunately. The thing is, like, when I look at it, I don't see something. Yes, I do see clothes I refer to mentally as feminine, right? I do see things that my mind tells me are more feminine than masculine. Women wear more than men. When I see, my mind tells me that. But separately, I also don't give a fuck. You can wear whatever the fuck you want, I wouldn't care.
Okay.
I don't subscribe to the fact that, well, that's woman, that's man. Yes, it is different. No one's arguing that. And it is.
What if it is your friend?
I wouldn't care.
What if Greg said, "Come on, man, we're going bowling tonight," and he walked outside with a romper?
Now,
I'm just wondering.
The romp
y'all bowling.
The romp
We can roll in
him.
there. Yeah, the romper.
The romp him.
Yeah. Y'all at Flamingo like this,
hear me.
and he bent over bowling with that little jumpsuit
Now,
on.
hear me.
Come on.
One, if I got here or got married to bowling alley with this romper on, my first thing was, what the fuck are you doing? However, I'm going to start drinking and laughing and driving his dirty ass. But I'm not going nowhere. I ain't gonna walk out. I'm gonna drive his ass for a good.
Of course you're not gonna walk
For
out.
at least the first 7 frames.
But you're gonna drive him. Is what I'm saying.
For the first 7
Right.
frames, I'm gonna lose that first game.
But what
I'm
about
just gonna talk
his
shit to win.
friends? What about Lil Uzi friends?
They rich. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
So
Because they got it on too.
I think where this
Pharrell got a purse, right?
I think where this all ties in.
Pharrell's
though.
functioning first line. Will Smith's son is fucking fashion model for
Will
women's
I mean,
clothing.
but a man designing women's clothes is not the same.
Not designer. He's a model for their clothing.
Okay. Oh, I thought you said he has a women's
Ah.
first line.
No.
I think that's a good
He's
point.
modeling for a women's.
Angela Sims says it subliminally emasculates our kings. Really,
Emasculating our kings.
I don't think it's that. I feel like it's been people like this since the beginning of time. They've always been like this. It's not going to affect like a masculine man, if you will. That's what we're saying. It ain't going to affect a heterosexual male at all. It's just how that person is. They just more open about the shit now. To whereas before they couldn't be open about it and they had to hide it. And nowadays it's just, hey, go ahead and do what you need to do.
I think that, these are not all necessary. What the thing is these people are portraying themselves as homosexual.
No.
So you can't. It ain't about now they're coming out and doing it. No, they're literally exactly. They're just wearing
clothing are presumed to be for women.
And somebody made a point on Facebook earlier about shit. Niggas was wearing tall tees that look like dresses.
Them motherfuckers was
15 to 20 years ago.
I can never get with the tall tee shit. Never.
That's crazy.
Never got
about
tall
15
so,
to 17.
Let me ask this.
Niggas still saying.
Always. Let me ask this though. Is this only a thing because the people that we talking about, Young Thug, Lil Uzi Vert, shit, even Jaden Smith, because it's like a part of hip hop culture, and hip hop culture has always been from the beginning been like that anti everything. It gotta be super tough. It gotta be super masculine. It gotta be super gangster. Like, is that the only reason that we have this discussion about these people?
I think that if they say R&B, it would still be an issue, but it wouldn't be as big an issue.
I can show you.
Snoop had a perm in the 90s though.
But he was portraying himself as a pimp.
Yeah. But pimps, I mean, that's the thing.
Pimps
a pimp can have rollers in their head and what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was reverted back to how things were and how trends and fashion just changes.
At one point, when a man had earrings, you only get one.
You gay if you got on one side than the other or whatever.
It's always some extra shit.
So, you know.
And don't none of it really mean shit.
It don't mean nothing. All it means is
a fashion
what you
statement,
like.
a trend, and the rest of it.
Most people are very conservative. On average, a lot of people are scared to open up, scared to branch out and do shit that they honestly would like to try because other motherfuckers might have something to say about it. Some people just ain't scared. Oh, when you're rich enough or have a large enough platform, it also doesn't matter the fuck you do.
This is true.
So it ain't like regular cats on the street walk around on average in dresses, and it's people walking around doing so, but not as many. I mean, percentage-wise, look at fake people who doing it. They don't have any cares in the world. A person on the street, I respect that. That takes courage. People gonna talk shit about you, possibly treat you differently, and I respect that you live in your truth. Whatever it is, it ain't gotta work for me. If it's your truth, hey, I told you, this motherfucker out here living every word. They go crazy, do crazy shit, because they can't live in their goddamn truth. So if this keeps your ass from blowing up motherfucking buildings, wear your motherfucking dress, wear that purse, do whatever the fuck you want, just let my black ass live.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
And so don't be married for 20 years and then get divorced and you're a man.
So back to these rompers. These male rompers, like really, they don't even look comfortable.
They're romping.
My friend Travis called them some jump shorts. He said, I refuse to call that shit a romper.
A romper.
It's a jump short set. You know what? The first one I saw looked like some little booty shorts, and I looked like a little baby, you know, look right under the booty, y'all damn near.
If you look
but then I saw some that were longer, like under the knees, and it wasn't so bad. It kind of put me in the mind of Bibbs. So,
hey, first of all, it's a market for everything. They had a Kickstarter to make $68,000 in what? Is it 2 days or a day?
Yeah.
$68K.
They got a bunch of shares. They got made a bunch of attention online.
$68K.
That shit finna be.
For $68K, I put a fucking romper on right now for $68K.
We know, yeah.
And you would too, talking that bullshit. You don't want to say that out loud, but your motherfucking ass, you put a romper on your bitch pink with flowers for $68K right here.
Listen.
And do this whole show.
Yeah, I got a wife and 3 kids.
And you wouldn't do it with $68K?
You know what I can do with $68K?
I ain't got a kid. What that's
That's what I'm saying. You know what I can do with $68K?
A whole lot.
Pay off a couple cars.
Whole lot.
At minimum.
at least.
$68K? Boy, she got you $68K.
Let me pay these off. Take my $68K. Put my house off. I couldn't pay my house off.
Still have some room left.
This is true. You're doing homeless on your
But okay, long story short, if you want to throw on a jumpsuit,
do you?
Do you? If you want to put on some booty shorts,
just don't shoot the club.
Then do not go bowling with me. I'm not booty shorts on. Yeah, already. I'm not bowling. So I'm not bowling with y'all with your ass.
So earlier she said you can't accept your friend who they are. Yeah. So Grace don't wear Rompers, you can't accept that?
That ain't got nothing to do with the friendship that we had.
You can't hang out with him? He and your friends still?
Oh, yeah, we're definitely friends.
So if y'all hang out
what
friends
changes
today,
the fact that you think it's cool that you want to walk around with your ass cheeks hanging out. I thought we was cooler than that. So, are you really being a good friend to me? Is the question I'm going to ask you.
Oh, there's a teacher right for me.
Yeah, what are you doing right now? Why you got us out here like this? With your booty hanging out.
That's
it.
This ain't about you.
It's about us. I'm worried about you.
He expressing
You
himself.
busy asking me.
He expressing himself, and you concerned
Expressing.
himself. He expressing himself that way.
Look, you catfished me. You was not the type of friend. You were not the type of friend that would work coochie cutters, and I'm not going to start today.
All right.
Hanging up a coochie cutter.
I'm gonna talk about this real quick. Did y'all see the White House press briefing today when Sean Spicer sent out audio? He sent out an audio recording, didn't even show up.
Dumbass. Fuck.
Yo, dude, fucked up so much. She like, nigga, I ain't going out there. He sent out an audio recording out of the press, literally. Like, they go live every day as he do them press things. It was literally an empty podium and audio recording playing. It was Sean Spicer, calm as shit, reading off everything that he's probably wanted to say every day, but he could never get it out of his mouth because his boy did something so fucked up that he spent most of the goddamn press conference defending him. Hilarious.
Well, you know what? Them niggas all of them weak. Fuck them.
All of them weak.
All of them weak. This shit wouldn't have flown if Obama was there. I'm just sick of all of it, actually.
Well, it ain't.
I'm starting to disassociate myself with all this shit because
it's crazy.
It's starting to worry me too much.
Listen, you know what it is? It's stressful. Like it's actually stressful, and that's just that. Like I figured that out a little while ago. That this fucking all this shit with the president and all these racist motherfuckers changing all these laws. This seems like they coming directly at us. It's stressful for us to deal with this shit.
Yeah, and it's a real. I mean,
like
I'm sure
you feel helpless.
I'm not stressed though. I'm not stressed because.
And I'm trying not to be stressed by not informing myself so much. That's the only way to not be stressed.
I'm not stressed because I don't expect anything different. I'm not stressed because I don't feel like me being stressed is going to make a difference in what the fuck is happening. Now, me doing something is one thing, but being stressed is not for sure as fuck going to make any difference in what's going to happen to me.
So what I realized is that a little while after Trump won the presidency, I want to say maybe a month afterwards, like for some reason I was super stressed. Anxiety levels was through the roof, but I was on the edge. I'm around the house flipping off of minor shit. And I'm like, dog, what the fuck wrong with me? So I went to therapy. And as I start getting therapy and talking about shit, I start realizing, like, you know what?
That's your trigger.
Like I'm in here watching this fucking shit all the time, paying attention to all this shit that's going on every day and every fucked up thing that dude is doing that's making. And I realized, like, hey, that shit was fucking me up.
Yeah,
like,
it will.
I had to start backing out. Like, look, quit paying attention to that shit every day. It's fuck shit. It ain't gonna change. It's gonna keep happening. And I had to learn to deal with it.
And that's how I felt since day one. Like, it's not gonna make a difference. Like me being upset or angry or frustrated.
You're right.
If he found a way to shut down the corporation I work for, I'll go somewhere else.
Keila, quit telling people you don't own a TV.
Look, Keila don't watch TV, but she got a few of the motherfuckers around her.
And fucking Angel talking about she's stressed. He keep fucking my job. She works for the federal government. He put a fucking hiring freeze in place. She couldn't move or transfer or shit. Didn't get raises, apply for other jobs because he put that fucking executive order in place. And for like 2 months they couldn't do shit.
You know what though? The fucked up part is that when you look at like how the structure for government jobs, you look at like government organizations like the post office, you know, IRS. Things like that employ at regular people, not like politicians. Like Illinois, that shit was so fucked. They stopped paying their politicians.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop paying their lotto winners.
Yeah. I mean, they stopped. But I'm not shocked that he would. If you're gonna stop paying motherfuckers first, it's gonna be people from the goddamn government.
It's true.
I mean, we know that. So again, that's
not
shocking.
always the case.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna. That's the first thing he can affect is motherfuckers who work for the government outside. You know, owned companies that are simply owned by individuals, you can't just start saying, hey, don't pay motherfuckers.
Right.
He can actually stop the government jobs from getting raises or affecting their hiring. You know, he can do that. That's within his rights. He's the leader of the fucking free nation, which is this bitch, and the government and all that shit. You work for Trump, Greg. Directly
for this motherfucker.
You work for Trump.
Yeah. So
you're also a Trump supporter.
Except when he do hiring freezes and shit like that shit don't affect me. The post office operates as a separate entity from the federal government. It operates as its own business. It's federal, but it operates itself. We don't get money from taxpayers. None of that shit. It's all
self-sufficient.
Yep, revenue that runs to the post office. So yeah, fuck
that's
it.
fine for me. Lucky mail shit. However, I gotta get more 1 cent stamps. So I can come in there and like start doing dumb shit. Order like 49 1 cent. I put like 49 1 cent stamps on the envelope.
You absolutely can. I'm gonna give you 49 1 cent stamps. I'm cool with that. You want to put them bitches on the envelope. You're mad at your fucking self. You ain't gonna be mad at me.
You can glue sticks. Turn them up for I ain't looking shit.
You ain't gotta lick a stamp no more.
What the fuck? They like stickers, my nigga.
I don't mail shit.
Oh, fuck.
Nigga, you had to lick a stamp and nigga.
This nigga still licking stamps.
20 years, nigga. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I ain't mail shit in 20 years.
That's terrible. I need you to do something else.
Mail what?
I don't know. I hardly mail anything either. Unless I got sent something to my mama.
Well, people that mail bills in 2017. Why, bitch? What are you mailing bills for?
I'ma say it whenever you ready. Whenever you ready.
I mean, people mail bills sometimes because they just feel more comfortable mailing fucking bills.
Whoever mail bills can suck a dick
Here's my
now.
thing.
I'm sorry.
I always say this. How is it safer to mail money than to call and pay with a debit card? Unless you feel like your information stole offline.
So here's the thing. And Spice too. So what I found is that some people, just like how I gotta trick myself into saving money in different ways, because that's just me.
Yeah.
People figure out how they deal financially, right? And they figured out that I would much rather buy 20 buy 20 money orders and pay my bills through the mail with stamps and envelopes and letters. They do that.
But that's, let me think of the name of it. That is called being unbanked. Just so you know, like it's the money order. That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, poor people
that's a problem.
Prefer to be unbanked.
That's a problem.
Is it though?
Because you're paying for your own money.
Here's
you never cash your money.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem though. But you had banks. Yeah, we should never brought this up.
That's why I said we could really
That's
throw this to a topic.
Because banks were taking advantage of people and doing shit intentionally to poor people, taking advantage of them and taxing their fucking accounts. So people got out of banks because it wasn't beneficial. They would save money.
Credit union.
No, they would save money by not being in a financial institution like that. Because they don't have to worry about insufficient fund fees and shit like that. And banks was rearranging transactions to make sure you got as many insufficient fund fee type shit as possible. Now, everybody in this coast with they as good or as tight with their money as they need to be.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. Insufficient funds means you didn't swipe more than what you got in there. Or you didn't spend more than what you got in there. It happens. It has happened to everybody. Oops, I forgot, whatever. But if that is, unless that's something that, I mean, if it happens more on a regular than it does every now and again, then that's an issue that you have with your money, regardless. To pay to cash a check for every money order that you're paying, 35-50 cents a piece. Bill pay fees, go to Schnucks and pay a light bill or whatever. That's another fee.
Well,
pay.
Now with like the water company, you can pay at the post. You can pay at the at Schnucks, but if you pay online, you gotta pay a fee.
I don't have to pay a fee online for American Water.
No. If you pay through the website.
Yeah.
But you can pay over the phone to do.
Okay, well, if they give you a free option, then use it.
Yeah, I use the website.
I usually pay online. And sometimes it costs $1.50, $12, whatever it is, I pay. Whatever the little fee is.
I pay through my, if you go to your American Water, the website, and you have an account with them, you have logged into the service.
I don't know if it costs me to pay it.
I don't pay for my money at the bank.
Well, I mean, for certain things, they'll make you pay for money in the bank. So here's the thing about
go to a credit union if y'all having issues where you don't have enough deposits coming in where they charge you a monthly fee or whatever.
You don't have problems there too. It's just here's the thing. When you living that close to the edge, and trust me, I've been there, and you do shit like call the bank or check your balance online, and they say you got $50, and you go out and spend $50, but it's a transaction that the bank is intentionally holding. And then as soon as you spend the $50, they throw that transaction on there.
Is that a transaction that you made or they made?
You made the transaction.
Okay.
But still, like I said, I understand where y'all come up with a sense of responsibility. But like you can't trust banks. They doing everything they can to fucking swindle you.
What I would say is this. I agree with Rick. They did find out that banks were rearranging the orders of your purchases. Yeah. So say you got $50, right? So say you got $50, and if you spend $10, $10, $10, $10, you should have $10 left in your account.
Right.
So if you now spend more than 10, that hits you with, no, take it back. So you spend 10, 10, 10, and 20, right? Mm-hmm. So as opposed to putting the 10s in order and then the 20, you go over one time, they put the 20 first, and now maybe 2 of the 10s make you go over as opposed to. You see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. So, they're rearranging your fees.
Now, I agree with that.
Your transactions.
But the one thing I was telling him, and I still stand on, is this.
I think you meant to say 10, 10, 10, and 21.
Something to put you over.
Yeah,
so I know what he meant.
So
I got what he meant.
But even
a transaction, an overdraft fee on one as opposed to an overdraft fee on two.
Exactly.
Or they took the big one first so that all them little ones will be your. I get that.
And also, if you don't trip, don't do credit because you can't even count credit.
Exactly.
Credit very clearly states
small things.
It will drop when it wants.
At this age, I would say a young person. If anybody, even if we may have learned these things at some point, and people our age,
you know that
should be on game.
You know that.
I understand a young person can get caught up on that, but those are the reasons why our families should be more adept to getting us equipped with our finances at a younger age.
We agree.
That's really
I agree. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Here's the thing, though. Even if it's like, listen, the smarter thing for these people to do, believe it or not, I know you think unbanking is more expensive, is to unbank because it's less expensive for them. Because if the bank is doing everything they can, and like somebody said on here, the banks were sued because of the way they were releasing money. And it took years and years for that shit to come back, and all of them had to send out checks to people for the overdraft fees and shit that they was charging people because they was rearranging transactions to make sure they maximize. They had a fucking algorithm going to maximize the amount of money that they can get from the average everyday consumer. Which is why people unbank and start going with the check cashing and shit like that. I start doing that shit because I was living hella close to that line. And if you rearrange my shit and I'm thinking, shit, damn, I went over $1. And I looked the next day, my shit $146 overdraft. Like, what the fuck happened?
Because they took the little ones and gave you $20 each on them, and
then
the big one went through. Right.
And they rearranged them. They took advantage of people. And I realized that shit a while back. I didn't get back comfortable with banking until I got with Tamika. And we start doing deals together. We had to start banking together.
That's what I say. It's a sense of responsibility. It is. And whether you giving it, I don't want to give my shit to a check cashing, whether it's $2 or $3 or $5 or 5% of my check or nothing. I don't want to give my shit to Schnooks to pay my Ameren or gas bill. I don't want to give my shit to the bank for overdrafting. And that's the price you're paying for spending money that's not yours. Okay? So until you're right. So it's just like interest. That's like interest like on a credit card. Bitch, you spending money that ain't yours. Pay me.
It's a candle that's probably burning, by the way.
Okay, and tell me how you want to say it's something burning.
Because Kenya on here like,
alert.
Most smelling something burning, stay on alert.
Like, exactly.
But I've never had issues with overdraft fees.
Because you're the most financially responsible person
I teach
ever
financial
met
literacy
in my entire life. Like literally, you have been the most financial responsible person since when you first got your job, through college, right after college. Whereas for me, honestly, I had a huge fucking learning curve because I wasn't taught certain things, and I had to learn shit the hard way.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And I learned shit the hard way. So when I unbanked, and I didn't have a bank for 4, 5, 6 years. Fuck
I have
a
the
bank.
same bank as my 2 accounts now. I've had back since my first one I opened at 13. Still got that one. And the one I got now I've had since I was 17.
My first account I ever had, I still have.
Yeah.
Nope.
Credit union first.
Close that bitch fast, or either got overdrafted out of it. I can't remember. I was fucking 17.
The one thing I will say is this: even if they hit you with 3 or for overdraft fees, which is bullshit. No argument there.
When you check $400, you're
No.
147
I agree.
years.
But to get hit with 5, 6, 2, 3, no matter how they rearrange it, you had the money would have added up. You at least had to have one.
And that's fine.
I'm just saying, you yourself had to initiate a scenario in which they could fuck you. You had, and if you didn't go over once, they couldn't get you fired.
You opened up the can of worms.
But listen, I'm not saying I ain't saying it's right. I'm just saying acknowledge the fact that you started the fucking trickle down effect.
Absolutely. If I got $20, but I need to pay a bill to keep my fucking lights on, it's gonna cost me $40, and I can run this car for $40, and I can pay that $35 later.
Exactly.
Because you don't necessarily have anybody you go borrow the other $35 for, a decision like that. You make the decision on where I'll borrow $35 for myself, and you swipe that bitch or you pay it or whatever, and then boom, they rearrange it, and now you're looking at 4 overdraft fees as opposed to 1. You was looking forward and you was preparing yourself to pay your $35 to keep your lights on. But now you take $35 and you turn that $35 into what, $140 fucking dollars? That's a huge difference for somebody who makes $400 a week.
It is.
And that was the problem with banks. All they was taking advantage of people. I get why people are unbanked. 100%.
So what do you do in this scenario when you just got cash in your pocket? Because you ain't got shit but $20. So in the bill $40.
Exactly.
So then what do? You ain't got shit to borrow from. You ain't got no card to select an overdraft.
And this is why you don't have a bank. Because now you don't have the option. When you get
that. Is that your lights off? That's what I'm saying.
No.
So how do you pay the bill?
No. In different situations, you presented with a certain set of scenarios. If you don't have a banking account or an account that you can do something with to make something happen, to make sure you keep the lights on, then you have to figure out something else. If you have it, you will use it. So what's
the other? So in this same
scenario, I
got $20 in my bill for it. I had a bank I could
your
swipe.
lights be off until payday. I don't fucking know. It'd be something.
I guess it's a
overdraft me, ho.
Exactly. If you got a bank, overdraft.
I'm saying that's why I couldn't. A check, I just can't. You know, I can't. A check cashing. I just feel like you paying them for your money. I
guess the difference is, I'm not of the belief that you have to overdraft. There are some scenarios in which you could have been prepared for. And the difference is, most people that live close to the vest with their checks, the check, honestly, are sometimes the people who need to be more aware of what they're spending and aren't.
It could be something even like, you got a home repair that ain't on your insurance and it costs $5,000 and it's the heat of summer, dead heat of summer, and you only got $4,000 in the bank, or you only got $4,900, and you got to go on and pay Home Depot for that part. It ain't got to be over $10, $15 all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I have a credit card and I would have used that.
I mean, I'm just saying that either way.
I heard you, Angel.
I'm just saying.
Andrew actually no, because I would have went to the bank and made them reverse everything, because I would go in and show them how they were ripping me off by doing exactly what Greg said, putting money on hold and not doing it the accounting way. She also works at the IRS.
So they wouldn't say you do that. But they wouldn't say you ripping me off by spending money that wasn't in your account?
In her case, she's probably right. If you could prove it, and she threw up any statue of they motherfucking ass, because she's worked at the IRS since I've known her, 16 years or something like that. If you threw any statue at their ass, they're like, yeah, we're going to reverse these and just give you the one. So she's probably right. But most people don't know. They say, well, you spent this, and you spent this, you spent this, you spent this, you owe these fees. And the average person is like, fuck. Average poor person, fuck. They go, what's the argument here?
Most. Because there have been times, let's say, for instance, my credit card bill due on the 3rd. 4th roll around, like, God damn, I forgot to pay my goddamn credit card. I was just going to
take the fee
and they'll take the fee off.
Generally, if you're good with paying a bill that they have to do. Absolutely.
Yes.
But if you keep calling me every goddamn week about these same goddamn fees,
we're going to slide a finger.
All right.
Break it off.
All right, y'all. That was impromptu. That's why I love this show. Mm-hmm. Y'all make it happen, man.
Okay.
Impromptu. The last topic we had was, it came from Mo. Mo, what you got? It was
man.
Somebody asked a question online, and I think it had something to do with.
Okay.
You got it? Or you want me to read it?
I have the question. So the question I saw online, which was definitely caught me off guard in the midst of my conversations, my Facebook conversations today. Mm-hmm. It was posted by the one and only Willie Jackson, aka King James, the
Willie
workout
Jackson.
stripper. If you're watching this, which he's not, that's what I call you, the workout stripper.
Hilarious.
Yeah. You're like senior citizen stripper, SSS. Somebody come up with something for senior citizen stripper. Anyway, he said, question of the day. Could your man co-sign for a car or an apartment for his baby mom? Let me repeat that. Question of the day. Could your man co-sign, this is to women, could your man co-sign for a car or an apartment for his baby mama? And this kind of go on the whole financial situation conversation that we just had. What y'all think?
First of all,
Thank you, Kayla. That's exactly what I said.
No, topic over.
Exactly.
fuck y'all.
No
Which
change in
I
our
think-
topic all
Fuck
premature.
y'all.
No.
Exactly. But women on the post, undeniably, well, I would say it was literally about 50-50. Women said no and women said yes. He needs to take care of his kids. His kids live there. His kids
Okay.
need to get around.
That's all
and
right.
da 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 da.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You be devil's
I'll do
advocate.
it. I'll do it. Okay.
I ain't co-signing shit.
Okay. Listen.
Not a motherfucking thing.
So, in these situations, all right. So, in these situations that we may be talking about, if your kids need to get back and forth to school, back and forth to practices or whatever it may be, and you're not necessarily able to be there and available for them to do
To transport
that the
them.
entire time, and your best course of action is, you know what, she got a job. Worst case, I could pay this if I had to.
You putting yourself and your significant other in a bind.
We ain't brought up a significant other yet. Chill out.
That's for the question.
Was the significant other on that?
Now this is from a female. If my dude wanted to buy his baby, mom,
Yeah. So, if she ain't got nowhere to fucking stay, and you got 4 kids, then the kids ain't gonna stay with
Because I'm
you.
going to tell y'all what these people were saying.
So Tamika says to you that it's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
She gonna co-sign
She gonna co-sign for what?
her child's father under any circumstances.
No. You can't co-sign for anything on no circumstances.
Under no circumstances.
This nigga don't take care of his kid.
We not. I'm saying under, even if he, the point is, if you look at here, it's different. Under those circumstances, where like you just said back and forth, are you okay with that?
Okay, so in a situation, and this has to be the fucking craziest shit ever. In a situation where we knew that a person was trying, they was working, maybe, I don't know, they was going to school and the kids needed help on the other side, it might even be beneficial for you to co-sign for that motherfucker to have a car.
How about I not co-sign and we cash out and get you a car?
That
You're
can also
putting
be an option
a
as
burden,
credit
a
wise.
potential burden on my credit. That's like,
I'm
that's
not
all
saying-
I got.
I'm not saying
It's
let's
my
go
Gucci
buy.
and my credit.
I'm not.
So I don't know what the fuck else I'm supposed to have.
I would rather go buy you a car that I know can run for 2 or 3 years.
Exactly.
So
Because now I'm putting a long-term burden, potential burden on me and my household.
So y'all wouldn't co-sign on a $6,000
Why the
car.
fuck you need a cosigner?
You would buy the car though
The
for
fact that you need a
$4,000.
cosigner?
Of course, she got bad credit. We not. Ain't no you. Can,
Okay, so you done fucked all that over. Now you want me to add to your bad credit?
Understand.
So you keep fucking off?
So here,
Fuck that.
here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying.
Cry wolf, motherfucker.
What needs to happen? Kids need to get. One kid need to get to daycare. One kid need to get to school, and she need to get to work. If she ain't got no job and kids ain't going to school, now they stupid because they ain't going to school. Now this one they ain't getting daycare because you don't need daycare because she ain't got no job because she can't get there.
Custody.
How much child support you paying?
Custody.
It might be cheaper.
To get custody.
What if you can't do custody?
Why?
Like what if you can't do full-time custody by
Why?
yourself?
Why? Why? The mama can.
Listen, I can do custody full-time by
Yeah,
myself.
I know
like
you can.
real life.
I know.
If I had to do full-time custody, no problem. I'm just playing the advocate at this point.
By yourself, no what?
By myself, I can't do.
Me and men doing it right now, raising their kids.
No.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying do it.
I know he could. I could as well, depending. Obviously, You might have changed your schedules, but you can figure it out.
So you have to figure some shit out.
It can be done.
Figure it out.
All I'm saying though is that's not an issue. What I'm saying is I'll be like, give me the kid. I ain't gonna pay you though. I ain't gonna buy you no car.
Yeah,
give me the kid.
But I think what's going on here though, in the case where the baby daddy would actually just go ahead and just be like, yeah, I'm co-signing. It's probably they don't want that responsibility, man. They don't want that responsibility of being a full-time parent, and that's a lot of people out here.
I think we turned the corner though. The question was mainly about, are you okay with it?
Okay.
It don't mean that he bad father, bad mother. The concept is, are you okay with it? He's saying,
I'm still think nobody's okay with this shit.
She's saying to you,
it gotta be.
This is for my child. I'm doing this for her dad to help their relationship, make sure he can keep seeing his child back and forth. I'm gonna help him now.
Here's a yes. Yes, for the simple fact that it's his. This is from the original post.
Okay.
For the simple fact that it's his child's mother. Because if she is homeless, that means the innocent child is in an unstable situation. And that means you're a fuck father for letting her be homeless with the kids instead of taking care of your kid.
I would say.
So
I think we thinking in the positive vein of, if you can't do it, then you can find somewhere for you to go, and then I'll take over. Like that's how we think.
I think the concept is this: people don't have a problem with a dad being struggling and a mom not helping them.
I was just gonna say
people don't have a problem with a dad struggling and a mom having a child not helping the dad. People have a problem with a man not having a mom who's struggling. No, the perception is way far left than the other. So
it depends on which one has the majority custody too. Because most of the time it's the mom. So the mom, like, if the child with me, I don't give a fuck if you struggling. I'm already taking care of the kid. Shit, what the fuck? You ain't doing shit anyway. Yeah. You're not struggling to take care of the kid. You struggling just to take care of your goddamn self. So you asking me for money. So shit, and that's not every situation.
Some struggle
that
while paying child support.
Exactly.
A lot of niggas struggle while paying child support.
I know some niggas head getting busted right now over some child support.
And some motherfucker asking for more money when everything come up. Okay? Just
exactly.
But in this scenario,
exactly.
So in this scenario, what I'm saying is that
it's one side.
I would be like, if I say in my scenario, we have joint custody, ain't no more her than me, more. I'm saying that's not scenario. So basically, what we have right here in a scenario in which that situation happened, I would say, look, I already got 7 days out of 14. I will take your days. If you need to go find a second job, make more money, or do what, and if you $500 short, here $500.
Right.
But I ain't co-signing no car. I'm not gonna buy you no car for $500. I mean, for $5K. I'm not doing that. Yeah. But if I had to help you to over the hump, when you committed to doing the work to get there, at the end, fuck it.
But it's not me to make up the majority.
Yeah.
You need to meet me somewhere in the middle. So someone said, yes.
I can't stand Keela.
Yeah, Keela is hilarious. Sister Wives. People talking about their credit. Somebody asked the dude who posted it. They said, would you let your woman co-sign her baby daddy apartment so the kids will have somewhere to sleep when they go to their daddy house?
And that's the point. if it was like,
I think
just that was going on what you said.
Even in a scenario of joint custody. Even in a scenario of joint custody. It would be viewed the same. The other side of the table. It wouldn't be viewed the same. It would be okay. She's like, well, fucking, he ain't doing shit. They would say, oh, he's a grown ass man. He can go find a way to make it. Yeah. They say he's a grown ass man. Get a second job.
I think a woman is willing. I think a person is always willing to help another person that's willing to help themselves.
Well, you know I'm a firm believer about that.
You know what I'm saying? A father who is showing commitment to his child is not that you got to go and find him and say, damn, it's your child's birthday. You ain't gonna fucking call. We ain't talking about that dad. We talking about the dad who.
Of course, that nigga trash.
For example, I know a young man who got 8 kids. He 34. They spread across 3 different women.
Okay.
So he married to one, but the child support needs to dug a hole in his ass. He got 3 with this one. 3, 2, 3. So yeah, it's a crazy situation. Works 2 jobs, trying to do what he can do. Spend time. Exactly. So it's like a woman can be a little more lenient when you doing as much as you can.
You got
know what I'm saying?
as well, or is it just financial support.
Just financial support.
And that's the problem.
But
I think
one said he has a great relationship with the other one. She don't even.
It doesn't matter. It don't see.
She don't even allow him in.
But here is the problem.
But he's still getting a check.
It ain't about what the fuck she allows.
Exactly.
You are equally
I
married.
understand that. I said,
Yeah.
but his mindset probably ain't shit. I got 6 other ones, and I'm not vouching for him. But you get what I'm saying though? It's like shit.
I think in both them situations, I 100% believe if he had joint custody, that he will be able to get those child support payments reduced. Because as of right now, you paying child support as if you have 0 custody, 0 time with the kids. Whereas if you was paying child support with 50% time, you would be paying maybe nothing. Maybe half of what you're paying now. And I bet you he could live a hell of a lot better off paying them half of what he's paying now just by doing what you need to do. You gotta be a parent. Mm-hmm. You gotta be a parent.
And the difference is this.
I agree.
You already got 3 kids in the house. Feeding kids ain't much more simple.
3 of kids.
No, I'm saying you already got 3 kids in your house. So if you had custody of the other 5, it would be much more expensive.
Shit!
No. No. Understand.
Joint
custody. 3 compared to 8?
Stop. The difference in child support, what you pay about for child support.
Yes. I thought you about the house.
You take them kids and put them kids in that house, I promise
for half the time?
Yes.
It'll be cheaper. It'll be cheaper to have them.
I agree, than to pay for them.
Exactly.
I agree with that. I thought y'all was talking about cheaper on the child support but you gonna see that difference on that grocery.
I think the misconception is that people think because you're on child support it's over. Like it's not over because you're on child support. Like, and we gotta get some men out of that mind frame. Like, once you on child support, if you don't have any custody worked out, you need to figure out that custody. Because if you paid attention to that worksheet, especially in Missouri, they give you a worksheet. And in that worksheet, it's a very important line. It's like how many overnight days you spend with the kid.
You get a certain percentage from 0 to 50.
0 to 50%.
0, 25, 35.
That 0 will kill you.
50.
If you ain't got no kind of custody, they ain't staying with you at all, it kill you. Because that kid stays under their roof 100% of the time. They always feeding them. They always doing everything for them. You can't get no financial relief from that. The custody, if the kids are at your house half the time, I promise you'll be living a way better life. You just need to figure out a way to fight through. You need to find an organization that helps you out to get you the funds to get an attorney to make sure you get custody.
Yeah, I should sponsor some classes for men. You ever thought about that? You ever heard of the Father Support Center?
Yes. Heard it.
But it's other programs out there. But even if you want to start your own, we can do that. You guys can support other black men in these things. Fuck a book. Who gonna read? Which one of them niggas gonna read?
Somebody.
Get the fuck out of here. You write a book. So don't nobody know about it. You know you heard that line.
So hey, look.
Not nobody read books.
Best way to have some niggas put in the book.
Fuck that. My niggas be out there reading sometimes.
But I ain't saying black.
Not the ones who need to read it.
But yeah,
motherfuckers need to read it.
But yeah, you might be right. We might need to holler at you by doing class.
May be good.
All right, man. It's that time in the show. We know see I ain't prepared for it.
I found that fuck shit.
You got 3%. I'm just gonna go ahead and move out the way. Maybe move my computer a little closer.
Give me your phone.
Use my phone. So yeah, it's that time in the show where C.I. comes up with the quote of the day. Because he ain't never got that bitch in there. Come on, man.
I didn't know how the show gonna go, man.
Stop. Yeah, good point. I can't say that.
To have a quote ready, it just seems generic. It's not like money work.
This show went way different from how I was expecting it to go, honestly. To tell you the truth.
That's alright.
We got into
It's always next week.
We got into unbanked more than we got into any goddamn thing, which is crazy to me because that was not written down on the agenda or the itinerary. Which one is the agenda or itinerary?
And that's okay.
That's fine. I know, man. Drinks at the kitchen table.
That's what we do. I mean, it's the drinks. They just send you wherever you want to go. Might go left, might go right.
I got you. You ready?
Yeah, what's the quote?
They look up a quote on another phone. Quick, motherfucker.
Co-parenting is not a competition between 2 homes. It's a collaboration of parents doing what is best for the kids.
Just send me that. Oh, no. Hold on.
Screenshot.
One more time. Read that again.
Co-parenting is not a competition between 2 homes. It's a collaboration of parents doing what is best for the kids.
Of course.
Except you want to do it better. So
That's fucked up. Damn.
Childish.
Damn.
Nah, I'm just fucking around.
Hashtag you petty as fuck.
Hashtag fuck a happy Mother's Day.
That's how y'all feel?
That's how you feel.
No.
I would say.
Hashtag in his romper.
Hashtag romper.
Hashtag 68 grand. Forgot about that 68 grand.
Hashtag I'm ready for 68
Hashtag 68 not owe you one.
Hashtag I'm down for 69.
Hey.
I don't need no shit.
I heard what you're talking about.
Hey.
Alright.
I'm doing.
Alright, guys. It's been another good show.
Okay.
You guys did a great job. I appreciate you.
Man,
Hey, y'all, please catch up on. Before I even get to the outro of the show. So listen, this is what we're doing next week, right? Next week, 1, 2, or 3 of y'all gonna send us an email about some fuck shit that didn't happen. We gonna discuss that email on air. If you want to be anonymous, just send anonymous. That happens at drinks@ktp@gmail.com or inbox one of us on Facebook or any other social media platform that you can find us on. Send us the fucking
by noon next Tuesday.
Exactly. And then we gonna talk about whatever your fuck situation is.
If you have a question, a scenario you want to answer, or how we would address it,
a life situation,
anything, we always down. And we will definitely keep it anonymous if
that's what you want to do.
And we'll reach out to you first, like, you want to say your name?
No. We're going to assume you don't want your name read unless you tell it otherwise.
I agree with
That's
you.
the way to go. Unless you say it's okay to be open with who you are, we will assume you want to be anonymous because you never will be wrong about that one.
This is true. So we're going to start that next week. Please reach out to us on all those different platforms. But catch up on the show, drinks@ktv.com. You can also subscribe on iTunes by searching Drinks at the Kitchen Table Podcast. We can always, drinks.
You hear me? Hey,
We can also be found. We can also be found on Stitcher and Google Play.
Before I go into social media, I was telling Greg, next week we're gonna do it at my house next week, right?
Yes.
And look at the smile.
I got y'all.
And I'm going to make a drink myself. I'm gonna just start playing with some shit over the week and cultivate something for next week.
That will be growing our liquor.
Look, no, I said I'm gonna
barley and wheat in the backyard.
I said, look, I'm gonna get some fruit soaking starting probably tomorrow or Thursday in preparation for next Tuesday.
Might be fine.
Next Wednesday.
We're gonna get this shit right.
Might be a good idea.
I had a good thought to take a watermelon, pour a bottle of tequila in there, and let it sit for 7 days.
Okay.
So
you might do some more shit to it, but that sounds
fine. But we get something working. So we're gonna be ready.
Early, like daytime.
And then I say come to my house, so be ready. And we can do it earlier.
How much the Uber cost from your house?
$75.
I
bet your link out there. Uber back home.
Hey, should I bring you up this way?
Nah. I don't know if you gonna
bring me in the morning.
I know when I got to work.
Oh, to get there, I don't have to Metro Link there. I still got to Uber home. Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to say,
my nigga, I feel you.
They gonna be making some moonshine and shit.
Okay, but
social media.
I digress. You can find us on social media on Instagram, on Snapchat, and Twitter, all at drinks@ktp. You can find us on Facebook at Drinks at the Kitchen Podcast, and you can email us at drinks@ktp@gmail.com. We appreciate everybody who listen, who watch the show. We do this shit because we enjoy doing it. We do it because we love it. We've been friends for fucking ever.
And we love talking to our friends on here.
And this is enjoyable. We enjoy everybody that watch and comment on the show. And please, as Rick said, if you're watching, if you listening come Thursday, Fridays, whatever you get on this motherfucker, get your shit together, get the pieces in your life. You need it.
Kiwi, next Tuesday.
She's out of control.
You hear me? She's ready.
Definitely send us comments, send us emails, because the interaction between you and us will make this shit worthwhile. It's what motherfuckers enjoy seeing. It's the feeling that you right here with us.
Yeah.
So involve yourself.
We love you.
You know what I'm saying? And on that note, baby, we drink.
We blog.
And we podcast.
And we out this bitch.
Alright, man. That's it.
Kayla, next Tuesday, boo boo.
She's a fucking
Be
queen.
ready. We in the county.
She was out of control.